So my name is Floyd, and I'm just going to show you the app I made. So upon initialization, it takes you to a login page. So I'm just going to log in here. If you enter the correct login credentials, it gives you access to the restricted page, which is my web app. Here's the web app. It's a application that helps people in Ontario locate and identify Crown land and look at the correct usage policy for that Crown land. So there's two ways you can identify land. One, you can enter coordinates manually. You can grab the coordinates from Google Maps or anywhere really. So here are just some coordinates I had off the top of my hand. Okay, then you click the submit button, and it drops a marker where the Crown land is. And it also populates this table here with all the details about the Crown land, like the name of the area, the designation, what district it's in, etc., the lat long coordinates. The other way, other than manually entering coordinates, you can just click anywhere on the map and it'll drop a marker there if it's Crown land. And again, the table gets populated. We'll just drop another. Now say you drop one over here, you get a sort of error message saying it's not Crown land. Also, no marker is dropped and the grid doesn't get populated more. From the markers that have been put down, you can click on any of them again, and it'll show you this number here is identification number for the land parcel, a land ID, if you will. So if you click on any marker, you can see its land ID again, which helps you know which marker is which from this this list here. In addition, this land ID is also a link. So if you click that link, it'll take you to the Province of Ontario's website to read the correct policy for this land. So I'll click this link right now, and here we can see the correct land usage for this. Here we have the land ID. These are all the meta tags that my app was already pulling. Yeah, so there's a lot of other information here. It's actually a smaller one. After you add a lot of points that it can no longer fit on the screen, you can see a scroll bar comes just to aid you to scrolling through all your results. So this queries the Government of Ontario's API to check if the land parcels are Crown land or not. After that, it populates a grid. It queries the API, and it also parses some XML to create. So this land ID here, this ID is gotten from an API call. But all this grid data is not got from API call. This is gotten from XML data that is parsed. So they're both done through fetch methods. This is the result. After that, when you're done with your app, you can click log out, and you're back in the login screen. And that's essentially the gist of the app.